Now, this liquidation event that XRP went through 2 weeks ago spooked the hell out of everyone and their moms. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but XRP just very casually rallied almost 60% from then on. But now the main question that everyone seems to be having is, Krisha, okay, tell us, is it simply a dead cat bounce only for prices to melt down further, or do we see continuation? Do prices just rip in our faces? Well, I told you guys something in the previous video. I told you that, hey, gun to my head, I'm still bullish. So as far as XRP is concerned, yeah, I'm looking for this market to continue. And why is that? Because our bull run systems, our bull run parameters are still intact. Now, that was primarily hinged on what Bitcoin is doing and how Bitcoin is performing off of its bull run systems. I did a dedicated video, which is this right here, just last week on what it is that I am looking at. If you guys have not checked it out, go ahead and do so, because that's also going to give you an idea as to why I'm still bullish even through these meltdowns that we're seeing on many of the altcoins right now. And I'll be honest with you, people completely forget the kind of volatility that you can see the altcoins actually go through. To think that this entire 400% move happened in the matter of 1 month, literally 1 month, in your face 400%, that's the kind of volatility that can step in. So if you go messing up your positions at the wrong moments, it's gonna cost you. You're gonna be in tears. Now, in the last video, I told you exactly why jumping the gun right here and selling your XRP position because you were disappointed in price action would be a grand mistake. And that was primarily because XRP was sitting on one of our key support systems, which is none other than the mango dynamic indicator. Not only was the 4-day dynamic swinging in right there, also the 3-day dynamic as well. There was massive confluence on this entire zone right here. In fact, it was the mango dynamic that kept us on the right side of this entire trade so far and kept us in our positions, safe and sound. That way we were staying objective even through these dumps and not missing out on that next 60% rally that XRP actually witnessed in the past 2 weeks alone. And believe it or not, guys, even this liquidation point right here, do you want to know where it came down to? Well, that was weekly dynamic support. Start using your objective systems not only to get you into good trades, but also start using your objective systems to help you stay psychologically resilient with some of your amazing positions that you've managed to bag. You can see just how well prices have trended off of the 4-day dynamic as well as the 3-day dynamic. So as far as the macro picture is concerned, I'm saying the bulls have the edge here. Chances are this rallies even further. Now, for those of you panicking, you're like, Krisha, I let go of my positions. What do I do here? Are you telling me I gotta jump in right now, right here, and price is just gonna rip in my face? What do? I lost my position. Well, guys, chill out. Okay, prices don't move up in one straight line. You want to see ebb and flow of price action. And more importantly, I've been harping on about this zone of oscillation like a broken record over the past 2 months now. And this right here was the zone, 286 down to 201. I'm like, this is our zone of oscillation. Yep. And yeah, that's what we're looking for. We called 286 before we even got up to 286. I called 286 right here, and I remember getting a lot of freaking flack from people because I want you guys to understand that we were in the middle of XRP getting up to that 400% markup. People were feeling so good. They were so bullish. The animal spirits were out there full throttle. And so for me to come in and be like, guys, 286 might be resistance, no, people don't want to hear that. But no, 286 still is resistance, and right now price is up against resistance, which means, hey, you might actually capture the next bid on the chart. And as traders, that's essentially what we want to do. When we see price rally 60%, we want to capture the next higher low on the move, because that's often how prices move. They move. It's like an ebb and flow of price action, right? Higher highs, higher lows. You always want to capture the higher low because managing the position would get that much easier for you. And capturing the higher low is what's going to make you the best trader, because then you're going to know when you're wrong on the trade very fast in case prices go south. Remember, the biggest part of being a good trader is being a good loser, losing well. All right, losing as little as possible while also knowing that you are wrong on the trade with confirmation. But now for those of you wondering, well, Krisha, how the hell do you even know if prices are going to pull back here? What if it just rips? Well, we got one more weapon in our arsenal that actually got us into the trade in the first place, which was none other than the mango dashboard. 4-hour and 12-hour currently long, okay, telling us the bulls have taken control. In fact, if you manage to catch these reversals, if you had an alert set in an XRP, you got an email notification telling you that, okay, XRP's trend has flipped. Now it's time to be looking for the next trade opportunity. If you guys manage to catch those trades, well, you're currently sitting in the green. You're up 7.23% just on the 4-hour time frame alone. However, we are trying to figure out if we're going to see a pullback. What is alluding to a pullback on the dashboard? Well, it is none other than the volatility profile, vol hovering at 90. Red. Guys, red. It's not just volatility hovering at 90. I want you guys to consider the technical picture as well. It's vol hovering at 90 while price is sitting up against resistance. It is your perfect pullback recipe. So we could very well see another pullback giving us our higher low, which is also going to give us our next bid opportunity, which is to say patience on the bid. Now, for those of you still looking to capture the next higher low on XRP, but you don't know where to start, well, then check out the link in the description below to bit you next, where you can get up to 5.5K deposit bonuses. There's no KYC, there's no country restrictions, so irrespective of where you are, you can trade on there. But in my opinion, I believe the next higher low is going to come in right here, 3-day dynamic support. The thing is that right now, the markets are still a bit spooked out. There's still fear, there's still disappointment. These are all emotions that really drive people, right? They drive people into mistakes. Markets get inefficient. And it's usually when there's fear that you can actually gun for the greedy bid. So I believe the next greedy bid is going to come in on this entire range right here. But I like the 3-day dynamic also because it has confluence with the 4-day as well. You're able to bag some great bids on cyclical levels that prices rarely come down to. You need to understand that throughout this entire rally, 400% rally, did price even come down once to the 4-day dynamic support? No, not even once. All right, so these are very, very rare opportunities. When you see them on the chart, it is your duty to capture them. Okay, now guys, I've been harping on about the 12-hour dynamic like a broken record. I'm like, hey, this is the system that's been rewarding every single trader out there. It's been telling you exactly when Cardano is going to start running and when it's going to start melting down. Literally, ever since the entire trade started right here when we were at 50 cents, we trended on the 12-hour dynamic support. It's only when we lost it right here did prices melt down back to $2. When we reclaimed it right here, the prices actually rally all the way up to all-time high. And then when we lost it again, that marked the next meltdown back to $2. Now, where are we relative to 12-hour dynamic resistance now flipped into support? Well, we are sitting over. All right, now our red box actually lines up with the 12-hour dynamic as well, which is why I'm telling you, get greedy on the next bid, on the next higher low on the chart if you're looking to get your positions back. For those of you who do not have the dynamic indicator, but you guys want the range on the dynamic support, comes in from around $2.55 going all the way down to $2.26. If you are someone with a heavy XRP position, then definitely check out the dynamic. You'll find it on the mango.markets/dynamic. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the likes. I will now see you in the Discord chat with this. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.